Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. Shocking. Zhao Zhendong has taken possession of Zhai Yiying, and the internet cannot cope. The chemistry, the intensity, the sheer possessive devotion, they've officially locked down the short drama world, sending fans into collective screaming fits. From the very first scene, it was clear, this wasn't just a scripted romance. Every glance, every subtle gesture, every whispered line carried the weight of a love so consuming it seemed to spill beyond the screen. Zhao Zhendong, tall, imposing, and undeniably magnetic, doesn't just act like a dominant lead, he embodies it. His character's obsession, his need to protect and claim, seeps into every frame, creating a tension that makes hearts race and palms sweat. Opposite him, Zhai Yiying's delicate charm, her sparkling eyes, and natural charisma provide the perfect counterbalance. She's not a passive object of desire, she's a vibrant, witty, and fiercely independent presence, and yet, when Zhao Zhendong's gaze locks onto hers, the possessiveness is palpable. Fans joke that even the camera itself seems to shrink away, afraid to intrude on the intensity of their shared space, but it's not just about dominance, it's about a love that cuts deep. Scenes that should feel ordinary are transformed into electric moments. A simple touch of the hand becomes declaration, a fleeting eye contact speaks volumes. In one iconic scene, Zhao Zhendong's character corners Zhai Yiying in the rain, his voice low and restrained, yet brimming with emotion. The vulnerability in his eyes betrays the raw possessiveness he usually masks with a cold exterior. Zhai Yiying responds not with fear, but with a subtle, teasing defiance that makes the moment sizzle. Fans flooded social media. This isn't acting, it's chemistry on steroids. Off-screen, the buzz is just as intense. Social media erupts whenever a BTS photo or video surfaces. A shared laugh, a private joke, even a glance caught mid-rehearsal becomes evidence for fans that this short drama CP might just transcend fiction. Unlike many manufactured romances in the industry, there's an undeniable authenticity here. Their interactions radiate warmth, mischief, and the kind of tension that makes viewers question whether they're watching a script or real life unfolds. Hae Yiying's ability to hold her own against Zhao Zhendong's overpowering presence only amplifies the drama. She navigates the emotional roller coaster with grace, teasing, challenging, and confronting him in ways that make every scene crackle with unpredictability. Meanwhile, Zhao Zhendong's portrayal of obsessive love teeters on the edge between danger and devotion, leaving viewers breathless. It's this balance, the push and pull, the duality of desire and respect, that keeps fans glued to the screen, episode after episode. The short drama format, usually known for rapid storytelling and surface-level romance, has never seen a couple like this. Each episode becomes an emotional grenade, exploding with high-stakes tension, sweet surrender, and moments of pure heartbreak. The lines between scripted narrative and raw emotion blur, creating a spectacle that's both addictive and overwhelming. Every fan discussion thread, every comment section, every clip shared online is evidence. Zhao Zhendong and Zhai Yiying have redefined what it means to be a short drama power couple, and yet, what makes this duo so captivating is not just their intensity, but the way they transform it into something undeniably human. Possessiveness, vulnerability, longing, and devotion aren't just story beats, they're lived experiences channeled through two actors who refuse to let anything feel artificial. Every scene is a masterclass in emotional precision, every glance a silent confession. In a world where short drama CPs come and go, Zhao Zhendong and Zhai Yiying have done more than just capture hearts, they've made fans scream, swoon, and believe that some loves are so powerful, so consuming, that once claimed, they never let go. Claimed by love, the narrative dives headfirst into a high-stakes game of sweet torment and mutual teasing, breaking free from the conventional CEO romance formula. At its core, the drama explores a subtle but profound truth: love is not about possession, it is about respect. Every interaction, every scene, teeters on the edge of desire and restraint, giving viewers a thrill that's both heart-racing and emotionally satisfying. Zhao Zhendong, who also contributed to the creation of the series, takes on the role of Lu Chong, a double-standard CEO whose wealth and power are unmatched, yet who exhibits zero rules when it comes to the heroine. His performance is meticulous, a fleeting glance, a micro-expression, a deliberate hesitation, all convey a depth of devotion that transcends the screen. Fans have praised him for turning what could have been a typical domineering archetype into a multidimensional character whose obsession is both intoxicating and strangely tender. Lu Chong's possessiveness is tempered by vulnerability, his control is mixed with subtle gestures of care, making the audience question whether they are watching a romantic thriller or a real emotional exchange. The heroine, Li Yiying, is a school beauty whose life has been anything but ordinary. To fund her grandmother's medical bills, she enters a custom girlfriend arrangement, unwittingly stepping into a world far more complex than she anticipated. When harassed by a wealthy and arrogant young man, she is rescued by Lu Chong, who immediately sets the rules of their game. Assuming the identity of a hunter, he edges into her life under the guise of authority, threatening to leverage her obligations while simultaneously insisting she will eventually fall in love with him. The dynamic is razor-sharp. Li Yiying matches his every move with wit, defiance, and a growing awareness of her own desires. What makes the series stand out is not just the tension between Lu Chong and Li Yiying, but the intelligence and subtlety of their interactions. Every playful challenge, every carefully measured retaliation, becomes a dance of power and intimacy. Li Yiying's resilience prevents the story from descending into a one-dimensional power fantasy. Instead, viewers witness two strong-willed characters navigating attraction, trust, and vulnerability on equal footing. Their relationship feels alive because it is constantly negotiated, every sweet confession is earned, every touch charged with unspoken anticipation. Fans have been particularly captivated by the way the series balances intensity and warmth. The moments of near-cruel teasing are immediately offset by small acts of genuine care, a whispered reassurance, a hand offered at the right time, a protective glance that speaks louder than words. These details, while seemingly minor, elevate the story from mere romantic escapism to a believable portrayal of passion and human connection. The chemistry between Zhao Zhendong and his co-star is undeniable. They inhabit their roles so fully that even short interactions feel monumental, and episodes end with audiences eagerly awaiting the next counter. Claimed by Love ultimately demonstrates that true love isn't about dominating someone's world, it's about understanding, challenging, and ultimately respecting them while navigating the intoxicating thrill of attraction. Every scene, from tense confrontations to tender moments, reinforces this delicate balance, making viewers experience the dizzying highs of love that is as exhilarating as it is tender in a genre often dominated by formulaic plots. Zhao Zhendong and Li Yiying's story reminds us, the heart wants what it wants, and when love is both fierce and respectful, it becomes impossible to forget. Li Yiying is far from the typical naive heroine. She isn't a damsel in distress waiting for rescue. Her intelligence, decisiveness, and strength of character make her a standout in the short drama universe. When confronted with her family's insistence on an arranged engagement, she does not hesitate. With a clear, unwavering tone, she declares, if this is about arranged marriage, it ends here. Her refusal is more than rebellion, it is the assertion of her autonomy, a signal that she will chart her own path regardless of social pressures. This independence sets the stage for her alliance with Lu Chong, who soon becomes not only her romantic counterpart but her strategic partner. Together, they tackle high-stakes corporate crises, blending romantic tension with intelligent problem-solving, creating a chemistry that is both thrilling and believable. Lu Chong, for all his wealth and dominating aura, reveals a tender side reserved exclusively for Li Yiying. In a scene set within the dim ambience of a high-end restaurant during a sudden power outage, he notices her hand trembling from the chill. Without fanfare, he gently takes her hand and whispers, "Don't be afraid. I'm here." In the fleeting moment, the intensity of his persona softens, and the audience feels the magnetic pull between them. It's not grand gestures that define their relationship, it's these subtle, intimate details, the unspoken language in glances, the soft squeeze of a hand, that convey volumes about their connection. Lu Chong's possessiveness is never overbearing, instead, it is carefully interwoven with moments of vulnerability that make their romance pulse with realism and heat. Another hallmark of their evolving relationship is the understated yet deeply symbolic gestures. Lu Chong occasionally stops by, seemingly by chance, with small tokens that carry private meaning, a necklace engraved with the first letters of their names, a small treat reflecting a shared joke. These actions are tender, personal, and hint at the deepening emotional bond without ever becoming overtly melodramatic. Fans delight in these moments, analyzing each gift or word for hidden meaning, creating a meta-narrative where the audience feels like co-conspirators in their romance. The plot's tension escalates as Li Yiying gradually falls for Lu Chong, only to discover the complex motivation behind his affection. Lu Chong's kindness stems partly from guilt. Years earlier, her father had sacrificed himself to save his father, creating an unspoken debt that underlies his seemingly unconditional care. Overwhelmed by this revelation, Li Yiying makes the heart-wrenching decision to leave, going abroad to find her own path. This separation injects the story with emotional stakes that transcend simple romance. When the pair reunites 8 years later, past grievances are confronted, misunderstandings resolved, and their love finds a mature, hard-earned stability. What makes this drama shine is its seamless blending of power dynamics, emotional depth, and sweet torment storytelling. Li Xing and Lu Chong are two strong, equal forces whose interactions oscillate between teasing, tension, tenderness, and passion. Their story highlights the thrill of love as a game of wits and heart, where victory is measured not in conquest but in mutual respect and understanding. For viewers, this is not just a romance, it is a masterclass in tension, chemistry, and emotional payoff, proving that in love, the strongest connections are forged through challenges, courage, and carefully hidden gestures. By the end, one truth resonates unmistakably: love, when it's real, is not just passion, it's the quiet devotion in every gesture, every word, every glance, that lingers long after the scene ends. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.